from just pro gamers, just, you know, what's the superstars from the really successful players. And now that recall going in there, storming his own Arbiter, storming a lot of SCVs as well, though. He might be able to pick off this command center. This is looking really bad for Mind. He's going to lose this command center, I think. Nice EMP, though, taking out all the energy on those Templar. So they're not going to be able to storm these tanks right now. But it looks like the command center is not going to go down. He needs to... Oh, man, so close, so close. But the SCV there, Hero SCV, repairing that command center. He's going to keep that command center. If he'd lost that command center, that would have been horrible. Daezang up to... Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases right now. Possibly 7. That's hard to tell. He's probably mined out in his main, but so is Mind. Mind is at 4 bases, 5 bases. So Daezang's up by 2 bases, which is basically, if you count bases that are actually mining, it's, I believe, 5 to 3. And so that's a pretty major deficit there for Mind. Looks like someone, it's hard to tell, again, I don't have that high quality of a video today, but the 6 o'clock position, it looks like someone might be trying to take that. It's hard to tell. Or the 12 o'clock also. No, actually, I don't think they're taking... Oh, that's what it was. It was just the barracks, just chilling over there, just stopping him from taking that base. Looks like Daezang is going to try and take that base, though. Mind, of course, is going to know all about it, so he's going to be able to do... He's probably going to be able to do something about it. Won't... You know, all it will take will be one dropship, put a few vultures over there or something like that. Daezang has also dropped some forces over at the top position to try and take out some turrets, possibly in preparation of another recall up there or something. Basically, Mind is going to start mining out his main bases, his original 3 bases, pretty soon. Oh, nice EMP on that Arbiter, and again, sending the Arbiter to just get absolutely slaughtered, and that's a little bit sloppy. You know, that, man, like I said, it's kind of a pet peeve of mine. But you do see that, I mean, I think I started, I don't remember if I actually finished that thought. That's kind of the mark of a top-level player, is that they'll actually be able to deal with that sort of thing. They'll actually have enough multitasking capability that they will, that they'll be able to accomplish that. And, wow, Daezang going in here for a little bit of a brute squad attack. Nice storms on those science vessels. Didn't really catch enough of them to do make too much of a difference, but it's at least going to do some difference. And that looks like Daezang is going to... He broke the defenses there. Mind coming in with reinforcements, though. This could be bad for Mind. If he loses this location, never mind. He's not going to lose this location. SCV, nice! SCV's trying to block the ramp, and Daezang storms them. Nice little storm there. This is going to get driven off. Oh, Defense Matrix SCV trying to block things off there. So yeah, Mind sending his whole force up there, and is able to hold that off. Wow, pumping Arbiters from 3 Stargates now, and putting on a Cybernetics core. So he's probably going to be upgrading, well, you know what? I'm not sure what he's going to be upgrading. Air weapons? That's hard to tell. I mean, he must already have a Cybernetics core unless Mind killed it somewhere and I didn't realize it. But okay, this is actually kind of dangerous. Mind has massed up a good force, and he's actually moving out. And, oh, Daezang, what are you doing? Daezang! Move your orbiters out of the way! Jesus Christ. Mind is moving up towards the top left position here, and if he breaches this position, he'll be able to take out 3 of Daezang's bases, and that will basically be game. And Daezang losing another! Oh, don't lose it! Oh my god! He looked like he almost ran it back into the Goliath fire. I think that Arbiter did live, but only barely. So Daezang is going to lose 1 base, and if that position really gets breached, then... Oh, it looks like... Oh! Daezang was going to go for a counterattack. Try and take out some of Mind's bases with a recall. And that would have been perfect because... he basically... all of Mind's forces are in the top left right now. He doesn't have very much in any of his bases, so this would be perfect for Daezang to counterattack. I'm not sure if he's going to do that. It looks like Daezang is actually not going to counterattack. He's going to bring his forces up to this top left. He's going to try and defeat Mind's army, and that might not be the best thing to do. He doesn't have any storms. He really needs to drop some storms out or something like that if he's going to deal with this. But Mind has Goliaths around, so he's going to be able to stop any Arbiters or any shuttles or anything like that. 1 Templar goes down without getting a shot off. Another Templar is sitting in the back. He storms 1 tank. 1 tank instead of that clump of like 8 tanks. But critically, some Zealots running in there. Hero Zealots running in and dispersing those tanks after all. They're going to have to unsiege there. They're pretty damaged as well. Jesus, man, Daezang had this game. I think he's going to end up losing this game, though. He had it in the bag. He has lost probably 2,000 gas and minerals in arbiters just from carelessness in the last 5-7 minutes. And he hasn't been storming. I'm not sure why. I mean, he's been spending all his gas on arbiters, I guess, but he hasn't been casting any storms or anything like that. He has not been casting any spells with his arbiters. He hasn't been stasising. He hasn't. I mean, he hasn't really done a recall in a while. He's only done one real recall. And I really think that Daezang has thrown this game away. He had a major advantage. He had a major macro advantage, and he was playing well enough to defeat Mind. Finally, a stasis going off. Jesus Christ! But it's a little bit late, buddy. Yeah, he wants stasis to go off in the beginning of a huge battle so that they've got, you know, 8 tanks instead of 14. But now, I mean, he's just bringing in more reinforcements here. He's actually, oh, it looks like Daezang's putting up a feeble attempt at a counterattack on Mind's main, but it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And also, Daezang, he hasn't even been sending observers around with his forces either, so we've seen a couple instances where he's just get hit by random mines uh, in the middle of the field. I don't know, maybe someone will have to tell me if maybe at a pro game level it's actually better to not worry about observers because you've got so many forces that they can take a few mines hits, like the Zealots running ahead. I don't know. Uh, so I don't actually know if at a pro game level if that's careless or if that's just kind of the standard thing to do, because I actually see that a lot too. But in any case, yeah, Daezang has, I believe, let this game slip away from him. Finally, he's casting us Ice Storm, but it's way too late for that. Way too late. I don't think there's any way Daezang can come back from this. He's just lost 2 bases. He's got the 6 o'clock base up and running on the island now. But no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Never mind. Just as I was noting that, huge drop. And as soon as this base gets killed off, that huge drop is going to continue on to Daezang's main, and there's nothing that he can do about it. His forces are way too spread out trying to pick off Mind's armies. Mind has now pulled ahead in bases. He's taken almost all the bases in the top right, yeah. So basically, Mind has the entire right side of the map, and Daezang used to have the entire left side of the map, except now he's lost 3 bases, I think. Yeah, 3 bases just recently. So, Mind, I mean, you do not want a Terran to get ahead of you in macro when you're a Protoss. It's just doom. It's just death. And, yeah, it's just not a good thing at all. So, Daezang is going to go down. I really feel bad for Ace not getting one of the kind of a